Restaurant Technologies is a provider of a proprietary system to restaurants for handling their cooking oil. We service about 14,000 restaurants in the United States. Some of our largest customers are McDonald's, Albertsons grocery stores, Applebee's, things like that. It changes the way the restaurant handles cooking oil. The system we provide is it's a series of tanks and pumps that are inside the restaurant. There's a tank for fresh oil and a tank for waste oil, and then it's plumbed directly into the fryer. So anytime the customer wants to add or filter or dispose fresh oil, they just push a button. And then there's a lockbox on the outside of the building. We come by as needed, and we remove the waste oil from the store and provide them with new fresh oil. Distribution expenses are number one spend as a company, as well as our key touch point with our customers is our delivery drivers. So our main focus was to improve the efficiency of the process and to improve the interaction with our customers, reducing the amount of paperwork, reducing the number of errors, and streamlining the whole process. The Microlise America solution was the best of both worlds for us. They had the automation in front of the customers, but it was also easy enough for the drivers to understand that we didn't have a huge barrier in terms of implementation. It was fairly intuitive for the drivers to pick up and start using right away.
The solution that is in place solves a couple of problems that Restaurant Technologies is dealing with in the delivery vehicles. First would be the real-time invoicing and the proof of delivery that our customers are expecting out of us. At the beginning of the day, the routing information is generated out of RTI's routing and billing system and sent to the Microlise America Transport Management Center, where the information is then made available for our drivers to log in. They provide their driver ID and vehicle ID, as well as the route that they're going to be running, and all of the information for the deliveries to be made by that driver and that vehicle that day are then downloaded from the Transport Management Center onto the mobile data terminal. Then he departs the depot and makes the stops for his day. That would possibly start with getting satellite directions to the first or any of his deliveries. Then it's arriving and doing a delivery at each of the stops that had been downloaded onto his handheld. When the driver arrives at the store to be delivered to, from the back of the delivery truck, there are hoses which connect up to the tanks on the truck, and they also are connected to a lockbox which is on the side or the external of all of our stores. They would unlock that box and connect the hoses, one for the fresh oil to be delivered and one for the waste oil to be collected, and that's where the delivery to and from the store is done. Each of our delivery vehicles are equipped with a metering system which measures accurately the amount of oil that is transmitted in and out of the meters to do the delivery. At the end of the delivery, the drivers perform a print function on the meters which electronically takes the information and sends it to the mobile data terminal where that information is collected. Then the driver will collect a signature on the handheld from the store manager and print an invoice using the Bluetooth printer that's on the vehicle, and then depart from that site. And that process is done for every delivery that is made. After each delivery is made, the information is uploaded using the GPRS cellular network, and within a short period of time is available to be approved into our billing system. That information is then approved and entered automatically into our billing systems. Also, once the information has been received by the Transport Management Center, we have the ability to get an electronic proof of delivery from the information that has been collected at each site. That includes the display of the signature, all of the delivery information that we can then make available to our customers in addition to the invoice that they'd receive, but also after the fact, an additional proof of delivery.
Well, initially, when we rolled out the Microlise solution, the driver feedback was, this is never going to work. This isn't going to happen. We won't see it. Customers aren't going to like it. And after about 2 days using the system, we heard just the opposite. Drivers loved the system. The Microlise solutions handheld were working the way they should be for us and improved efficiencies with routing. Well, the Microlise solution took us from spending about a half hour to 45 minutes daily just inputting our delivery numbers. That alone went down to about 5 minutes a day. Increased efficiencies with the drivers has improved dramatically. The drivers, when they log on to the Microlise solutions, they're able to take a look at their routes. They're able to add to their routes without having to contact any type of management and be able to take those routes, download them into their handhelds, and then go out and do their deliveries. So it has increased our efficiencies quite a bit on a daily basis.
We started looking at different companies that did this. We tried to do it in-house ourselves and failed. After it failed, we realized instead of trying to recreate something from the beginning, there's other companies out there that actually have put a number of years behind what they do, and they're good at it. Honestly, from the beginning, I knew that Microlise America would be our strategic partner in this, just because they came to the table. They knew the business just as good as we did. We had very tight deadlines to meet, and they were very confident they were going to meet it. And I think they have met their deadlines. And I think the reason why they met their deadlines was because they understood the business before they made the bid. Also, some of the things that I liked about Microlise, or the committee liked about Microlise that picked them, was they're very personable and the can-do attitude, and had the resources to go out and get this done. Restaurant Technologies, we're a growing company. We don't have all the resources that was truly necessary to do this project, but Microlise America brought those resources to the table and helped us get to that next level.
I think the biggest surprise for me actually was the implementation. A project of this scope, a company as spread out as we are, we're in 36 different cities. You expect the implementation to have a few bumps in the road, and it's been much smoother than anticipated. The Microlise team has done a good job of managing the process from start to finish, and driving it all the way down to the local level, working with the local GMs, all the way down to riding in our trucks with drivers to make sure they've got a good grip on how to use the system. The rollout has been much smoother than anticipated. The Microlise solution has enabled us to streamline our invoicing operations, improve the utilization of our driver resources, and also allowed us to comply with any government regulations. It was important to us when implementing a solution that it'd be scalable. We're a high-growth company. We wanted to make sure something we implemented wouldn't be obsolete in 2 years, so we were happy that Microlise fit that need.